Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm your boy Retro Bliss, and this is Retro Bliss Gaming. What started out as an uneventful day turned out to be an unexpected one, as you will see. I'm always looking for deals on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, yard sales, flea markets, and gaming conventions on deals on games and video game consoles. This started out as an impromptu video, but it kind of changed as I went along. I'm not new to retro video games, but I am new to the Intellivision. What you're about to see is my first experience with the Intellivision. So without further ado, let's do this. Okay guys, this is an impromptu video. I was looking through my Facebook today, and on Marketplace, this popped up, and what you see here was listed for $100, and I'll show you what's inside. But inside there's a console, and it was listed for $100, and it was listed as untested, and the console inside came with 10 games, and it really didn't show much on the inside. And so just for giggles, I asked the person, since it was untested, if they would take $80 for it untested, and they said sure. And there were some other pictures. You can't see the pictures exactly what was on the inside yet. You'll see here in a minute. And they said sure. So I'm going to show you what I got. I actually haven't been inside here yet to see exactly what's inside. So this is an Atari Game Center. I've never had one of these. I'm perplexed as to why they had one, because there's not an Atari in here. You'll see, but I thought it was kind of cool that they included this. So what we're going to do is we're going to open this up, and I'll show you what came in it. So on the inside came an Intellivision 2. And it's seen better days. The controllers need some new faces to them. I actually didn't look at them that closely. I can see that they need some work. But I think I can find some of that on line somewhere. We'll test them out. We're going to clean all this up. But otherwise, it doesn't look too bad. Looks fairly clean. There might be some aftermarket membranes that I can find too. I'm sure that's not a deal breaker. Let me see if those are open. If this can even be opened. It looks like it might be able to be popped open in some way, but I don't see any screws. So we'll see. We'll see. There's buttons on the side too. They need to be lubricated or cleaned too. I can tell that they're not working very well. The pads on the front seem to be okay. So there's that. There's the RF cable. There's the power cable, and you know it's the proper power cable because it has a Mattel electronics on it. Okay. There are manuals to games. bunch of games, which there are a bunch of games in here. I don't think there are this many games in there. Now these games came with these overlays. So the controllers, if I clean them up with the overlays, they may work, even though that they're kind of cracked. They may still work. I don't know. I'll have to do some investigating when I hook this all up. So this thing definitely needs some work, but we're gonna do some work. So Armor Battle, Lock and Chase, 2 good games. Space Armada, Star Strike, Dungeons and Dragons, Treasure, Tarmin, Space Hawk, Skiing, Sub Hunt, Baseball, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. I honestly didn't know that Dungeons and Dragons was a thing back then. And then Space Battle. Let's see if there's anything else in there. No more games. Here's your RF adapter. Here's your RF adapter for a television. Okay, so that's good to have. And then, some kind of joystick, I guess you can put over top of it to play. I didn't know that that was a thing. That's kind of cool to have. And then another game I missed, Night Stalker. So I got all of this for 80 bucks. What we're going to do is we're going to clean this up. I don't like, I'm not the kind of person that buys something, plugs it in right away, and then sees if it works. I like to clean things up and then tries it. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to clean this up first, and then we're going to test it. And I'm going to video testing it out, and then you guys will see that next. So that's what's on the agenda, so stay tuned. Okay guys, here we are down in the game room all set up. I've done a cleanup and a setup, and I've done a testing already. I was gonna do a test on the fly, but there were so many issues with this that it would have been a long drawn out video, and there were so many problems that I thought that I would just go ahead, since the problems had to have been fixed, that I would just explain the problems and show you the final outcome. So the actual console cleaned up very nicely. It wasn't in bad shape at all. So I just did exterior wipe down, and it looks brand new. It looks great from the get-go. But the controllers were in very, very bad shape. The buttons on the sides were sticking. They were not depressing at all. So what I did was I sprayed them down with isopropyl alcohol from the exterior, and I let them sit for a while. And I was able to get one of them to start working, but the other one, not so much. But the membrane on the outside, when I started playing some of the games, the membranes on both of them, they would just, when I would touch them, they would just disintegrate. And so I started looking online, trying to find some replacement parts.
and I had no luck. So I came up with this idea, and so what I did was, I have a little bit of a background in graphic design, so I got the dimensions from some of the inserts that came with the game, manuals that I got, and I got the dimensions, and I created some inserts of my own, and I made some of these inserts with the number pads on them. And so this is one of the first ones I did. The alignment of the numbers was wrong, so this was just one of the ones I did wrong, so I just wanted to show you that as an example. And I made, this is a corrected one here. I changed the color, obviously, and I inserted it into over the membrane, and then it's not really the membrane, but the overlay, where the overlay is supposed to go. And then I found a piece of plastic from a gift box that I had gotten for Christmas for like a wallet or something, and I cut it to fit in there, and it works perfectly. And so I can just use that instead. Now, I didn't take the old one out. I was afraid to. You can actually probably do that, and I may do that at some point. And I actually am going to look around probably for some replacement for that. It's, that there may be something out there that I can find, but I'm not sure. Don't know how that's going to work. But overall, this particular controller here on the left seems to work pretty good. Now this one, not so much, but I thought I'd go ahead and for aesthetics, go ahead and do that one as well. And when I go to do some more in-depth look at this, I'm gonna probably take both of them apart. I might actually get both of them to work at some point. Now, I have a friend who is going to build me a custom controller. He does custom controllers. He has his own business, and he's going to do that for me. And I'm going to do a review of that controller once I get that. Now, when I got the bundle, it came with these, and this is called a Point Master Quick Stick. Oop, I'm sorry, too close to the camera. And what it does, it sits over top of, I'm a little too close to the camera, I'm sorry. It sits over this, and you should be able to play the game. And on the bottom of it, there's like a little suction, if you can see that. And so I tried that, and I could not get it to control very well, and I couldn't tell if it was supposed to, if I was supposed to maybe moisten it somehow to where it would stick to the pad. I don't know if it was supposed to do that. Even if it was supposed to, I don't know if I would want it to. I don't like things, I don't like that concept. And so the control wasn't very good. This is my first Intellivision, my first experience with Intellivision, having one. I'm not a fan of this controller, so I'm anxious to get my controller from Brian at BD Retro Mods. So, but we have this one for now. So we're gonna look at that. Now, before we get to testing the games, the games that we got, the bundle that we got was, we got advertised that we got 10 games, but we actually got 12. And after we did the cleanup, we cleaned the contacts with isopropyl alcohol also, and out of the 12, we got 11 of them to work. And Armor Battle was the only one that we couldn't get to work. So I'm going to show you the games real quick that I did get to work. Now, when I hooked them up, the RF connector to the TV was shot. So I used, hold on a second, let me show you. I should have had it ready, but I have it at the ready here. I have it in the container. Give me just a second. I have to get it out. Of course, I didn't have it ready. I had to, you buy one of these, you put this, hook that into your TV, and then you hook your RF cable to that, and it, you can plug your RF cable into that, and then your Intellivision into the other end of the RF cable. So I did that, but the picture was a little suspect at times. So I found a heavy duty AV cable, and when I use that, the picture is flawless. I mean, you can't even tell it's an RF signal. You know, I thought, well, you know, at some point, I don't know if there's an AV mod out there for this kind of unit, but I don't think that that's even necessary with this thing, because the picture is absolutely great. So we're gonna look into the games, and but before we do that, I did want to tell you that I got a stack of manuals here. I got a bunch of the manuals and the inserts for the games that came with this, and I won't show them all to you, but I thought this was really neat because a lot of the inserts are here with these games, and I thought that was really huge, and they're all in really good shape. And I don't have any of the boxes, and I've never played these games. And some of these games require the instructions because without them, there's just no way to know what to do. And even when I share them to you, I'm probably going to struggle with knowing what to do to even demonstrate the games, because I'm not even going to try to demonstrate the games. I just want to show them to you that they work. And so without further delay, let's get to the games. Okay, here's my favorite game out of the group, Lock and Chase. So this is Star Battle. Can't remember how to play this game. It's like, which one? I can't remember how to play it. It's like, Armor Bat. Well, I can't remember the Atari version. There we go. Well, okay, this is Star Strike. Many of these games I don't know. Okay. I guess I'm doing okay. I don't know. Oh, no. Okay, this is Space Armada. Game of practice, I guess game. Oh, it's like Space Invaders. Okay. Oh. Well, coming quick. Uh-oh. Oh, man. They come down quick. Oh, they got me good. Okay, this is Dungeons and Dragons Treasures of Tarmin. Don't know anything about this game at all. And I'm not even going to try. Oh, okay. So you can turn around in the game. You walk forward. Okay. So you kind of explore. So it looks like a door. Graphically, this is something that couldn't have been done on a 2600, you know, so kind of cool. Treasures of Tarmin, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know if I have the manual for this. I have to look, but looks good. Okay, this is Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. All right, let's see what this is about.
5 hours later.
I'm at a loss. So we're not even going to try. I'm going to look at the manual at some point. I'll visit this, but that's Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Game looks good. Plays. It doesn't look like there's a flaw in the game. It's just I don't know how to play it. So there we go. Let's move on to the next game. Okay, this is baseball. Now, this was the big one back in the day. Baseball was one of those games that actually was ported over to the 2600. And the 2600 version was actually very well done also, and plays very well. Unfortunately, a lot of the sports titles for these games require 2 players. So it's going to be very difficult to demonstrate, but I will tell you that they're loads of fun, and the specific baseball game is probably the better of all the sports games, in my opinion. So much fun to play, and for the time, graphically speaking, very well done. Heads and shoulders above the Atari baseball game. So love this game. Looks great on the screen, so awesome. Let's move on to the next game. Okay, this game is called Sub Hunt. I like the fact that the games have a title screen. I think that was really cool to have back in the day. It also, I just now thought of this, it kind of has the color barcodes at the top were kind of cool to have. For color adjustments and that kind of thing. So really cool. So again, I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing here. So I have a I don't know. Let's see. I don't know if I'm supposed to move towards him or... I'm not really moving anything at this point. Not sure what I'm supposed to do. But it's there. It's a good it's a good looking game. And it came with my bundle. Sub Hunt. Something to do. So we'll figure it out. So I guess the idea is to protect. It looked to me like you're trying somehow to protect your other subs, because apparently at the end there, that whatever that other thing that was coming towards the other three subs were it just got one of them. So I'll figure it out. Hopefully I have a manual for that. I'll have to look. So I think I do. I think I remember seeing it. So all right, let's move on. Okay, this next game is called Space Hawk. You know, back in the day, anything that had star or space in front of it sold really well. So let's see what this game is about. All right. Oh, wow, you're a man, and you're in space. All right, something just got me, so I guess I'm supposed to move around. I just was firing a button. Okay, button 2, I have a jetpack, and I'm moving around. If I hit button 1, oh no, what's going on? I gotta get out of here. Oh no, what am I doing? I'm horrible. I guess I'm supposed to run. Run. Get out of here. Get out of here as fast as you can. What am I out here in space for anyway, all by myself? All right. I've had enough of that. Okay, this is skiing. Okay, 1 skier. Enter. Slope 1, enter. Course 1, enter. Downhill. This is much like... Not doing too well, am I? There's a rock there. What am I supposed to do? I'm horrible. There's... Maybe I'm supposed to jump or something. I'm done. I'm a horrible skier. Okay. This game's over. Okay, and this game is called Night Stalker. Oh, I'm not sure what to do here. I guess I'm supposed to get that gun somehow. Well, they're shooting at me, so I can't. And shoot. Try and press a button. Trying to shoot. Won't let me shoot. I have a gun. Can't get out. How do I get out? I just got paralyzed. Okay. Well, that's not good. How do I get out? I know my buttons are working. Oh well, I have to look at the manual on this too. But anyway, there we go, Night Stalker. All right. So overall, I think I got a pretty good deal on this. This was advertised for $100 with 10 games. It came with 12, 11 of which worked. I'm the kind of guy, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to take apart the game that didn't work, see what I can do. I might be able to get that to work at some point. The controller that's not working, I'm probably going to take apart at some point, and I'm going to do some research to see what I can do to get both of these controllers to work a little bit better. Maybe get the top portion replaced at some point. But what I'm doing right now seems to be working on the controller that is working, and I think they look pretty good. I like the way they look, and it seems to be operating okay. So I'm happy with the purchase. I think I got a pretty good deal for 80 bucks. 11 games and a console that looks good and plays good. So I'm happy with the purchase. I appreciate you guys watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'm glad you're here. Have a blessed day, and we'll see you on the next one.